Massive day today, guys. So I'm going to get on here real short and sweet and just remind you that one day you are going to die and everyone you love is going to die. And that should put so much value on today. Lately, I've been living with the frame of mind that if I only had 1 week left to live, what would I do? How much would I pour into my God-given mission, vision, and calling, my purpose? What would I sacrifice? Would I care about a few less hours of sleep? Would I give 100%? I used to think I've got to make today my last, give 100% today. It was too much pressure. I try and live like that as best as I can. But if I scale it out to about a week or a month and I say, this could be all the time that I have left, it's enough leeway that I don't just completely blow off today and sit at home and spend time with my family. Just that's all I would do. If that was my last day, I'd hit legs, then I'd spend the whole day with my family. A week could be a bit more drawn out. 2 weeks, a bit more drawn out. And you say, man, I got to leave a legacy. I got to give 100%. I have to pour my heart and my soul, leave everything on the table. I have to put every single thing into these videos for you guys. I have to leave that legacy, that digital legacy for my daughter to come and watch the videos, know who her dad was, what he stood for, to know what the qualifications are for a God-honoring husband to look at, or leave an example behind for my future wife to follow, or the people who I'll never meet, who I missed out on the opportunity of. I have to just pour every single thing into this, refine, and not do anything else apart from that path. That's what I'm doing, guys. That's why it's impossible for me to stop, because I have that frame of gratitude for today. So I don't negotiate with the things that rob me of the time that I have, the things that rob you of your belief, the vices, the sin. Stuff that, man. Stuff that. You guys already know what needs to be done, but you don't do it because you're not valuing today, leaving you entitled to tomorrow, keeping you stuck, keeping you a victim of whatever third-party subjective nature or some government tells you to do, or showing up for a job that you hate, showing up to a relationship that you hate, but never investing yourself enough to change to break free from all of those restrictions and lead a life that you want to have. No way, bro. That ends today. You don't need to have the perfect plan to go forward. Focus on the perfect man, Jesus Christ. When you do that, it's freeing. You don't have to work 24 hours a day when you know that God is in control and God is the provider. You stop grinding in your own strength. You give 100% strength and effort and intensity in the path that He has called you to. Quite often, guys, that path is just personal development so you can prepare yourself for the work that He's provided. I got to give 100%, man. There's so much more in me to give. These 3:40 a.m. wake-ups, man. 5 hours sleep sometimes less. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if it's enough. I put wisdom that I've learned from how my body recovers and, try to get more sleep. But right now, in this period of my life, man, I don't know if it's enough. I have so much more in me to give and I cannot sleep. I just want to win. I just want to win by winning souls. I care so much about you guys. It empowers me to not sleep. I have so many ideas that I want to work on and I'm doing it. But every single day I wake up and I'm like, bro, I'm running out of time. One of the lessons I learned in my past in a similar season was I had to remain still in the presence of God. I couldn't just rush and intense berserker mode my way through this. I don't have scarcity that tomorrow may not come. I have confidence that if it does come, I'm ready for it. I don't want to go yet because I want more time with my loved ones. I want more time with you guys. I want to put more of an impact in the world right now. If I go soon, well, God has a greater purpose, But for damn sure, I'll make the most of every single day until that day comes. So when I die, I don't have regrets. So I know I gave 100%. Feeling like you're running out of time, man, and then you just have to be still in God's presence and trust that He is Lord. Trust that He is sovereign over everything. Trust that He has a plan. Trust that you can rest in Him. You don't have to grind your way through this. I have the urgency because I'm telling you guys, if you don't take action, you have to undo this shit later. Your bad habits have consequences. Even if you repent, there's still consequences for actions. In the natural, there's consequences. Forgiven, yes. But there are things that accumulate over time, like body fat or debt or like strongholds in your mind that you have to fix now. You're going to have to inevitably fix later when they're going to be harder. So you may as well start now and prepare yourself now so you can undo them. Progressively fix and heal and take ownership of your life. I sit still in prayer. I trust that God will provide everything I need for today. He always shows up. He always shows up. When I take that time, even though I have so much busyness around me, so much purpose, I have to make sure I'm focusing on not the mission, but on the one who provided it. When I sit there, I can say, hey, God, help me make the right decisions today. Help me organize my time today. Help me value the time that I have, the impact that I could have. And how can I steward this correctly? And I sit. Maybe I'll write down. Maybe I'll just think. Maybe I'll just hear. And because I'm taking the time to try and hear the small, still, peaceful voice of God, I can receive it. I'm putting that time aside every single day, guys, and it's monumental for my personal development. You want to hear the voice of God, man? Repent. Repent. Apologize for the way you've come up short. Ask for forgiveness. And then after that, personally develop your relationship with God and with yourself. Build these habits I talk about: waking up early, cold showers, tracking your macros to the gram, training intensely, eating like someone who wants to win, treating your time with respect that it deserves, loving the next person as God has loved you, as you want to be loved. Very simple things, but often hard to do if you don't have the right mindset to match that. That mindset starts with gratitude for today. When you have gratitude, you prove it with your actions. It's very easy to talk about wanting to change these vices or have these goals or change your mindset or say that you have faith. It's a lot harder to prove it when everything's on the line, when everything's being tested, when everything's being challenged, when that old you is trying to come back and knock you off the path, when that negotiation comes in. Do you silence it or do you entertain it? Everyone can talk. Everyone can talk about it. Not many can be about it. My question to you guys today: are you going to be a spectator in your life? Are you going to be a wannabe? Say all these things and do nothing? Well, talk is cheap, man. Actions prove what you value. Are you a man of God? Are you a woman of God? Are you someone who stands for something or falls for everything? Prove it. The time is now. Let's get to work.